basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. We've got Brand, Luka Doncic out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Randall in at the small forward. And for the Hornets, they've got LaMelo Ball. Gill is out there with Johnson. Then it's Curry, and it's Mourning in at center, locking down the middle. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Ball with it. Pass to Curry. Here's Gill. Mourning a screen on Randall. The high post shot, and that one's good. Gill's got the game going here with the first basket for Charlotte.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Doncic. Brand sets a screen for Doncic. No good on the triple. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Brand. Back to Johnson. Doncic against Ball. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And here's Johnson outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. Brand right side. Pass to Embiid. Randall from outside. That's in, coming off the assist. From Embiid.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now Brand. Brand sets a screen for Doncic. Stolen by Ball. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Doncic. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Bogues, he's checked in for Gill. Smart's checked in for Albuquerque. Brand sets a screen for Smart. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bogues kicks the ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Johnson. Great D that time from Brand. Embiid against Curry. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Pass to Bogues. And here is Curry. He's defended by Randall. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Charlotte trails by 6. Now, here's Bogues. Outside Ball. 5 on the clock. Morning a screen on Doncic. Ball from long range. And the Hornets miss again.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Smart. Hasn't made one yet. Pulls it up. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Ball with it. Now defended by Randall. They need this one. Rebound by Albuquerque. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Boy, how aggressive is Marcus Smart? The ability to explode off and get the dunk home.
Here's Bogues.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Some changes for Albuquerque. Jokic, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Brand. And Wagner's subbed in for Randall. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Newman. Back to Reed. To the middle. Just 3 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And the Hornets miss again. And Albuquerque with the possession. It's been 10 unanswered points.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Hornets. Number 44, Kenny Gattison.
17 seconds left in the first. Curry looking around. Over Doncic. Charlotte again missing. And so the first quarter is in the books. Albuquerque out in front, up 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Reed is out there with Newman. Then it's Bogues. Then it's Curry. And it's Chiminski in with the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. We get a chance now to check up on Alex Caruso's status. David, what have you got?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Albuquerque, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Here's Reed after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Smart. Albuquerque leading by 12. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Plays it up and banks it in. Smart's got 6 points.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Bogues against Smart. Now here's Bogues. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. And Reed has it in the corner. Over Green. Charlotte again missing. Oubre on the wing. Guarded by Kerr. Jokic sets the screen for Smart. Wagner from long range. Reed with the rebound. Charlotte trails by 14. Pass to Bogues. Curry on the wing. Covered by Oubre. Picked by Reed. Drives to the hoop. Here's Newman. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Albuquerque leading by 14. Oubre passes to Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Charlotte calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Get loud and make some noise for your Charlotte Dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Your Charlotte Dancers.
Charlotte trails by 14. Outside Ball. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Curry. Over Randall. Misses off the right iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Gill. And it's Curry at the elbow. Stolen by Brand. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Morant against Ball. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Ball.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Jokic sets the screen for Morant. That three off the mark. Wagner against Gill. Pass the ball. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
And it's Wagner missing. Charlotte trails by 12. Outside Ball. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Really left alone that time. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Wagner outside. Brand a screen on Gill. Wagner wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball against Morant. Curry. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5 now.
Woohoo! LaMelo Ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
Brand right side. And then Brand with the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And so it's Albuquerque enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get you back to the action after. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Luka Doncic, Joel Embiid out there with Elton Brand. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Randall in at the 3, the small forward. Charlotte trails by 12. Hill kicks the ball. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Ball's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And the basket by Curry.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And the shot goes down. And it's 8 points for Marcus Smart.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Outside, Ball. Curry passes to Gill. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Ball with it. He's picked up by Brand. Pass to Curry. From the stripe. The kick out to Ball. Offline with his 3. Albuquerque leading by 13. Brand left side. Embiid, the pass to Smart. Back to Embiid. Out to Doncic. No good from outside.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Pass to Mourning. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ball feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Albuquerque. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's Randall on the assist from Smart. Randall's got 7.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
And the Hornets call time here. Some changes for Albuquerque. Green is checked in for Brand. Wagner comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Morant in for Marcus Smart. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ball finds Johnson. Charlotte moving it around. Outside, Ball. Mourning a screen on Morant. Ball from long range.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
From the top of the key, and again it's Albuquerque.
Well, you use your man as a shield to find a little daylight. Luka's so good at the pick and roll game.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Lob pass to Wagner. No good on that one.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Bogues is checked in.
Muggsy Bogues.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Johnson. Back to Mourning. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Embiid.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Mourning.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Embiid sets the pick for Doncic. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball.
Now into the lineup for Charlotte. Mike Gudzinski. J.R. Reed.
Albuquerque leading by 14. Morant kicks to Doncic. Green with a screen on Curry. And here's Doncic from the arc. They get it again. And Green is right there.
I think he just has a knack for anticipating where the miss is going to come off the rim. Just a great read by Draymond Green.
Outside Curry. Back to Ball. Green against Reed. Pass to Lynch. Just 5 on the clock. Ball from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ball's got 8.
Irrepressible confidence. LaMelo from deep.
Out to Morant. Doncic outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 10.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Curry can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Albuquerque leads by 16. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Johnson is out there with Gaddison. Then it's Lynch. Then there's Gill. And it's Bogues in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Gill. Pass to Gaddison. Here's Gill. Puts up a deep 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Albuquerque leading by 16. Doncic feeling it out. Over Gill. Doncic, no good. Doncic has gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Embiid against Bogues. Here's the floater.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Green, the screen. The 3 for Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The Hornets call time.
Get loud and make some noise for your Charlotte.
Charlotte making some changes. Warnings checked in for Gaddison. And Bennett subbed in for Lynch. Albuquerque making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Embiid. Alex Caruso comes in for Luka Doncic. And Smart subbed in for Ja Morant. Charlotte moving the ball around. Johnson kicks to Bogues. Pass to Mourning. Good defense by Jokic. Albuquerque leading by 19. Wagner outside. Green with a screen for Wagner. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Now here is Mourning. Over Jokic. Mourning's shot is good. Here's Smart. Jokic sets the screen for Smart. Double clutches. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
This is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
Curry's checked in for Charlotte. All comes in for Bogues. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside, Ball. Pass to Curry. Here's Gill.
Albuquerque foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Albuquerque.
First team.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And that one's good. Jokic.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Back to Curry. Pass the ball. Takes the three. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jokic passes to Caruso. Outside for Smart. Wagner from long range. Offensive rebound. Now here's Jokic. Over Mourning. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Mourning a screen on Smart. Ball with the bucket.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Well, you can see the fluidity on the drive by Franz Wagner. This guy very capable of putting it on the deck.
Smart against Ball. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Caruso. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Ball. And so here's Albuquerque. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Caruso against Johnson. Second chance shot. And it's Green missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Curry kicks the ball. Back to Curry. Right wing. Johnson the screen. Here's Gill. Rebound by Albuquerque. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Kicks it out to Wagner. There's Green with the three. Gill with the rebound. Outside, Ball. And so Albuquerque takes the win to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they